My name is Maria Delaney. I am a stage 1 breast cancer survivor, and I had a recurrence 2 years after my initial diagnosis. I'm a mom of 3 boys and a high school teacher. I was originally diagnosed in 2018, and I had a recurrence in 2020. I was 37 years old with a 2-year-old and 5-year-old twins. My treatment plan was chemotherapy for 4 months. Then I had a lumpectomy. I had radiation and then oral chemotherapy pills for 9 months. And then upon my recurrence, I had a single side mastectomy with reconstruction where they took tissue from my abdomen. The surgery was about 10 hours long, and they reconstructed my breast with tissue. And then there's been a tattoo since then as well. My lowest moment, it's hard to pick one. Um, was when they told me that I needed chemotherapy. I just they had said in the beginning, "You're gonna have, radiation and a lumpectomy," and then when they said chemo, I just, like, lost it, but that wasn't even the lowest moment. It was probably, like, cutting the hair and then knowing how bad the first treatment was and having to go back once you knew how bad it was. And then like, as soon as you finish chemo, you just want hair immediately, and it takes, like, 6 months to get hair, and then I remember even still, like, a month or 2 after chemo, my eyelashes all fell out, and I thought, like, "Yes, I had maintained eyelashes for all this time," and then they just went. So and then really, like, the recurrence was I just was like, "I don't know if I can do chemo again," and waiting to hear if I had to do chemo again was a very long 2 weeks before I had that information, like, time just stopped, and this journey has definitely made me a different person. Not different, like, I don't relate to the old me, but I'm just a deeper, more feeling person, and I was very feeling to begin with, but, I I find myself just feeling more deeply for people in hard situations, and I I'm not afraid of asking people, "Tell me what this or that is like for you." I start conversations all the time, and, most people are like most people think they don't wanna open up, but they do, and it's like they've been waiting to be asked this question to unload. So, I'm not necessarily I don't love the experience when I look back on it, but going through it definitely opened up my heart and gave me strength to use my voice to connect with others, or at least try to connect with others, and not even offer comfort or of words per se, but like allowing them just to relieve their burden and for me to share that burden. And the conversations over the years with people going through hardships have been many, and they've been really meaningful and important to me because I think the human experience, we can only appreciate the highs after we've had the lows. And I can tell you with all certainty, I've never had a bad day since. Like, I used to fret about my hair all the time and worry, like, no, this humidity in the summer is just too much. It's gonna leave me with a layer of frizz. And now I'm just like, bring it on, let it flow through. So when I was diagnosed, a lot of people would say to me, "You're so brave, you're so strong. If I was diagnosed, I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know how you're doing it." And I never knew how to respond to that exactly because, of course, I was going to fight like hell. It's just the way that you do it. You have 3 kids, you're just programmed to keep marching ahead every day, and that is the fight day by day, sometimes hour by hour. Fight like hell.